Miss Keisha. All right, so we got Keisha. We know that she about to come on. About to say, don't mess up on me now, computer. It's our first time back. Don't do this to us. We know that Emmett was trying to get him some before work. Now I don't blame the brother. Sometimes you need some, you know. Sometimes you wake up in the morning, you just need some. Now sometimes not everybody needs something. Keisha don't want nothing. She just like, hurry up, Emmett. Hurry up, nigga. I got a job interview today. Now, I handle responsibilities. Am I the most responsible? No, I forget a lot of stuff. I gotta set 3, 4 alarms. I got alarms to remind me what I need to do during the daytime. Not just alarms to wake up. I gotta remind my shit of what I gotta do today. Like, damn, nigga. Remind me at 2. Like, that's how my memory is. I'm like, God damn, I forgot what I was supposed to do today. Shit. If I gotta get it and get up for an interview, I ain't got no time to get me done. I gotta make sure I get up there. Like I said, man, I had that damn appointment Wednesday. It was at 10. Man, I left the spot like at 8. I was like, man, I gotta be there on time. I ain't been out there before. It's about an hour away. I said, man, let me go head on out there. So I left 2 hours early. Even if it took me an hour to get there, which it did, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool. Now I can just chill, listen to some music and some shit. I ain't got no time to be playing around. Not when it's about business. Now, if I didn't have to get up and do nothing like tomorrow, then oh yeah, baby, I want some new shoes. I want some loving, girl. But she gotta get up. So she's in the mood of I gotta go to work, nigga. I gotta get this job, nigga. The kids is crying. Emmett back here don't know what he doing. She talking about I gotta feed the kids. Emmett talking about we got that dry ass cereal. This is a big day for her. Big day. She got an interview, man. Come on, Emmett. An interview. But see, we didn't already talked about Emmett. We already know he having tax troubles up in New York City. You know what I mean? He don't understand this because this nigga think he a boss. So he think he about to just go to work because he just going to work where? Smokies. Yeah, he about to be up at Smokies chilling. And you know, at Smokies, you just wear a pair of jeans, some Air Maxes, and a puffer coat. You straight. So they don't end up finishing. The kids is knocking at the door. I'm hungry. This must be his oldest son. He talking about we hungry. Little Ronnie crying. That means you gotta get little Ronnie a bottle. We don't even know how old Ronnie is. At first, I thought this was little Ronnie. I said, ain't no way they didn't age little Ronnie up this old. So this kid knocking on, I don't remember his name. Shit, his name might fuck around and be Emmett Jr. also. I don't remember all this niggas' kids' names, and it ain't my responsibility. I don't even remember his baby mama's names. But the nigga hungry though. And you know, once you stop in the morning, it's like, God damn, it ain't no finishing. But she got to get up, go take this shower, get to this interview. You don't want to go up to that interview smelling funky, especially about to be around kids. So she got to shower up. And Emma gives the kids some cold ass, dry ass cereal because they ain't had no milk. Keisha pop up at the school. Remember, it's about 8:30 in the morning at this time. I'm trying to see if there's a clock or anything. She talking about, yeah, here at the school, we bring all the kids in. We have a grand old time. But what we don't do is show up late. You know, if we show up late, that means the kids don't have a safe place to be. If we show up late, that means we can't pay you exactly what you deserve. If you show up late on the first day and you tell me it's not going to happen again, how can I trust you if all I know is you showing up being late? So Keisha, she's kind of behind right now. She's kind of behind right now. We didn't all been late to work, you know what I'm saying? I used to get paperwork for showing up late to work. It was just something that happened. Something happened, but I knew not to show up late multiple times in a week, multiple times in a month. I always knew if you're gonna show up late, you better stagger them out. You can't mess up that much. You better do one this month, maybe one next month, skip a month, then you can hit them again with another late day. But if you just let them things pile up, they're gonna be on your ass. You gotta give them some time to get up off. You know, let some time for it to get up off your record. Yeah, I was late 3 months ago. Okay, yeah, you're right. So she shows up late. First day, never a good impression, especially if this is like interning. It's an interview slash interning, shadowing. I don't even know. I don't think I could ever be a teacher. I'd be good though. I'd make sure the kids can read. They'll be reading better than me because I can't read. We be in there, we be making the little finger turkeys. Everybody, hey, with this the English class, we're gonna be making English turkeys. Want everyone to take your hand, get a pen, draw around it. All right, wrap it at the bottom. Draw 2 legs at the bottom, 3 little lines coming off. We got us a turkey, y'all. We got us an English turkey. Let's keep it going. This is English. It's an English turkey we just drew. Time for math class. Everyone get out your English turkey. You take that English turkey. How many fingers did you use for that English turkey? Little Jonathan. Oh, I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fingers. See, I done tied all the class together. Kids, Mr. Mo, you're the coolest. Mr. Mo, Mr. Mo. You got the little kid in the back. Mr. Mo, Mr. Mo, Mr. Mo. All the kids in here, they going crazy. I got the kids. Now it's time for us to go to choir class. Everyone stand up and sing with me. ZYX WVUTSRQP ONMLKJIHGFEDCBA. Now I know my ZBAs. Yeah. So I'm doing everything the kids need. They're gonna learn how to read, they're gonna learn how to draw, they're gonna learn how to count. Man, we knocking all of it out. Every day is gonna be an adventure. But I'm not going to show up late and deprive these children of the opportunity for education. That's not what I'm going to do. That's not what I'm going to do. If I'm going to be a teacher, a preschool teacher, I'm going to be a damn good preschool teacher. And I'm going to show up on time for the kids because this is bigger than me and you. This is for our future, y'all. Our future. And Keisha has showed up late. Showed up late on the first day. Horrible impression. Horrible impression. I've never seen anything like this. Our education system needs to be better than this. She should be disqualified right here. Right here. I know people saying, man, maybe they got some troubles going on, Mo. She's trying to get, I don't care. The kids come first. The kids come first, y'all. I really hope Keisha makes a good impression because right now she's going to have to turn this all the way around, a complete 180, because I'm disappointed in her. The first day on the job, the kids need her, y'all. The children, not you and I. We're self-sufficient. We could take care of ourselves. The kids, y'all. The kids. One of the pillars is our educational teachers. These are who the kids learn from. If they learn that showing up late to work is the good thing to do, then we'll never be on time. Never. The kids seeing the teacher show up late, now when they got to go to the bathroom, they're going to be late going to the bathroom and use the bathroom on themselves. Now we got us a soiled baby. Because they're looking at the teachers and they're learning. The teachers have to set a better example. Keisha, you can't be showing up here late. Keisha, this is bigger than you and I. This is Chicago. Chicago. I'm from the Midwest and I'm proud of it. And I would be upset to see these children failing. Keisha, you're going to have to step it up. You're going to have to step it up and make that change right now. And even if that means you need to get up an hour earlier, then you need to do it. But these kids come first. These kids come first. So she's here and we like, all right, let's see. Is she going to get the job? Because I was a little iffy at first. When she showed up late, I said, nah, Keisha ain't getting this job. She's not going to make it. She ain't going to make it past the end of the day. We get to the class. I don't even remember the kid's name. Josiah. What was the kid's name? Messiah. Does anyone remember this child's name? I thought it was like Messiah or something. Messiah. Yeah, I'm not about to call this little nigga Messiah. I'm gonna call this kid kid. Hey, you are not the Messiah. But Messiah's in here, and the teacher talking about, all right, class, listen up. This is a true story. Let's just say Messiah is Mo. Messiah is Mo. The little kid gets asked to read out loud. Now, I was a little jokester, little wild rebel. I would do shit, but I would do slick shit. This is right after my car wreck. This is in the 3rd grade. I would do like little slick shit. I'm moving. And what I did was we line up for the buses. At the end of the day, we line up in 2 rows in the classroom. And I was in the back. So when I got my book bag, I was late getting to the front so we could line up so we can exit to get on the bus because you want to get a good seat on the bus. So I'm in the back and I'm tapping kids on the shoulder and I'm sneaking up to the front of the line so I can get to the front of my bus so I can get one of the good seats. It's 3rd grade. So we all sitting on the floor, but you can get up and you can go get, it was like we had the little drink thing in the back. So you can go up and people would move like that. So I would take their book bag, tap them on the shoulder, like slide their book bag back, and I would move up. But the thing was, I was moving up too fast. So I went from like number 12 in the line. I was like number 4. Like, I was moving up too fast. So you gonna notice, you know what I'm saying? You gonna know, hey man, that nigga was in the back. Why this nigga only up front? So I was about number 4 now in the 2nd line. So it'd be 1, 1, 2, 2, like that. So I'm up here. We all sitting on the floor. The teacher come back in the room because she stopped reading to see where the buses were. Came back in, she started reading, and she noticed I was number 4. Man, when I tell you that motherfucker handed me a book and was like, Julius, why don't you read this to the class? Man, I'm sitting there. I'm in Indian style. I got my book bag on my arm. She handed me the book. I looked down in the book. Nigga, when I tell you I started laughing, man, she got my ass, bro. Cause I ain't read. I ain't reading from the class. So I was sitting there with the book. Cause I had to sit in the middle of everybody. So I had my book bag. It was the 2 lines. Now I'm in the middle of the book. Everybody looking at me because we waiting on the bus. I looked down in the book. I started laughing. Cause they knew I didn't really talk out loud after my car wreck. I kind of stayed to myself. But I was that motherfucker laughing my ass off. She grabbed me. Man, I was the last nigga to get on the bus. Man, I set up like behind the bus driver, bro. Motherfucker played me, man. I ain't even do nothing. I just didn't read out loud. It wasn't that I couldn't read. I just didn't read out loud. I'm trying to get on the bus. It's the end of the day. What I gotta read for? I'm about to go home. God damn. Fucking just cause I'm number 4 now. It ain't my fault people got out of line and I moved up. I ain't do nothing. Man, I looked at that book and started laughing. Like, man, I'm not about to read this shit. Especially out loud to the class. Man, please. So we find out that the kid can read, but the teacher was over pressuring him. Now, Kiesha, she's admiring from a distance and she's taking some notes. Cause she can't be over. She can't be over here with the kids yet and interact with them. She gotta stay back. She's just shadowing at this point. Yeah, man, Eric, I had to read to get on the bus. Man, I wasn't reading that shit. Yeah, in my heart of heart, I was like, well, my mama picked me up then. That means, hey, my mom picked me up. Yeah, I'll probably get in trouble, but I don't have to ride the bus home. So either way, it was a win-win. But I wasn't about to read that book. Would you want to read 3 or 4 pages to get on the bus? Ain't no one else had to read to get on the bus. I'm not about to read to get on the bus. Man, we in the 3rd grade. Nigga ain't about to read before we go home. I always remember that day, man. I got in trouble. I got a whooping for that when I got home too. Oh, look, they got the 5 fingers right here. I told you. We make the little Easter, English turkeys. But Keisha's observing what's going on, and the teacher is basically putting the kid in timeout because he didn't want to read out loud. Like, damn, you can't put a kid in timeout for that. It's like forcing the kid to read. If the kid say he don't want to, well, I mean, you got to kind of apply a little bit of pressure because a nigga tell you no all the time. No, no, no. Like, we not about to have that. So yeah, you do got to read. But this the new kids. So Keisha, she's over here watching, and after she makes a little recommendation, basically telling the teacher that, hey, maybe we shouldn't put that much pressure on the kids to read. We don't know what's wrong with the boy. You know what I mean? And putting him in timeout for expressing his feelings, that ain't right. That ain't right. She said, listen here, girl. I'm just gonna be straight up with you. You show up late, you just an intern. We don't know about your credentials because we know you ain't finished college. So don't you come up here and make no suggestions. Don't you come up in here and critique what we got going on. You couldn't even make it here on time. So if you don't do things our way, it's real simple. It's our way or the highway, or in your scenario, the sidewalk, and them boots gonna get to walking the fuck about this school if you don't get things under control, because we need the kids to read. We don't need the kids being uneducated. Keisha said, I just want to work somewhere where I can voice my opinion. Keisha ain't never had no real job. Keisha worked at the Goodwill where niggas is volunteering. She gonna have to understand at some point you gonna have to do what the boss say. That you ain't gotta do everything the boss say, because no one does what everything the boss say. Unless you like in the military, you can go to jail for not doing what the boss say. But you gonna have to do what the boss say sometime. You can't come up in this motherfucker late. You got to get your head in the game, Keisha. Now I understand where Keisha's coming from, because we've seen that she actually got Emmett. I mean not Emmett, yeah, Emmett Jr. I don't even know how old Emmett Jr. is, but he can kind of read now. He knows what the cat in the hat is now. He can pronounce several words. I'm not sure how many. Apple, bat. Yeah, yeah, he can do some shit like that. He can count to 10 now. So Keisha kind of got some experience with this. And she's saying, man, maybe you just gotta talk to the kids, see what's going on. Then we see Keisha over with the young man. And it turns out the kid can read. The kid can read. So it was good that Keisha did that. I was just telling y'all the story. That's all I was doing. But I agree with Keisha. Like, come on, man. You got to at least see if the kid can read. But she must have knew the kid can read. That's why she asked him to read, even though well, he probably ain't been volunteering to read. Who volunteered to read in class? Who wants to read? Oh, I do. Pick me, man. I don't even know where we at in the book to be trying to find out. Where you stop at? Man, I used to hate when they used to do that popcorn. Popcorn. I want Julius to read. I'm like, God, I don't even know where we at. What page we on? You not paying attention? Yeah, I was paying attention, but I started reading ahead, so I forgot what page y'all on. Man, all that shit was stupid. But after you do your paragraph, you always look around. You try to find somebody who wasn't paying attention. Who ain't paying attention in here? Oh yeah, hey, popcorn. That nigga Terrence, you gotta read. He ain't even got his book open. That's all that game was. Popcorn was to tell on somebody, try to get somebody jammed up. That's messed up. They were doing that in school. Expose who can't read. We gonna play a game called popcorn, nigga. I got a game. Uh, Thumbs up. Everybody put their head down on the desk. Put your thumb up. If they tag your thumb, then you got to point who did it. I got a game. We ain't playing no goddamn popcorn reading. That ain't no game. This ain't fun. I want to read the book in my head. I ain't trying to read out loud. But she sits down with the young boy, and he admits he just doesn't like reading in front of people. It's not that he can't read. That's just not his thing. So I mean, you can't really fault the kid as long as you know he can read. But that means you're gonna have more teachers, so all this stuff would be individualized. Because that's a lot of stuff to have like six kids, they don't read out loud, so you got to individually read with them. That's six kids you got to read with. Then you got the other 14 kids in the class that are reading out loud. So it's like that ain't fair to the other kids that are reading out loud that these kids are getting skipped over. You know what I mean? Because I'm looking at like, man, if they ain't reading, why I gotta read? But the young boy can read, and that's all he needed was some one-on-one. He actually sounded very well articulate and educated. And if you look in the back, look at the teacher. She hating too. She hating that Kiesha got the little kid to read. That's messed up. Not sure. I think that popcorn, that's what popcorn reading was. It was to expose motherfuckers that ain't paying attention. It's basically to tell on somebody. Because you get in trouble if you didn't know where they were at. Like, why would you call on me and you know I'm back here playing around, sleep, messing with my shoes? Why would you call on me? Teachers used to do that and they used to just, man, I had a short temper, man. Teachers used to call on me. Y'all know my older brother, the photographer, dog, me and him were in the same class our senior year. We were in child development. I to this day, I don't know how he passed, and I had a D in that class. Dog, one day we were in class and we sat at tables. It was 4 people at the table. And they were kind of rectangles like this. So you sat on one side, so you had some space. So I was at the first table, but I was a seat facing the front. My brother was at the table behind me, and he was on the side. So you could like lean back and I could like hand him stuff. So he's back there. We in the class. I'm joking around because I had no, this is junior year, yeah, because the seniors in there. So this girl, Tierra, she was sitting next to me. She was a grade above us. Tierra was cute. Tierra, like she was real cool. But I forgot what we was talking about. Oh yeah, we talking about reading out loud. Oh yeah, but Tierra was real cute. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, the teacher picked my brother. She was like, Hen, can you read such and such? This nigga woke up from his sleep and said, why would you call on me when you see me sleep? I don't know where y'all at. And this nigga went back to sleep. If I would have did that, man, I would have been at the principal's office. This nigga woke up, told the teacher, I'm asleep. I don't know where y'all at. Don't call on me. And went back to sleep. I looked at this nigga. I like, well, damn, let me try that then. She called on me. I said, I don't know where we at. Nigga, I got in trouble. This nigga is asleep and told you he was asleep. I get in trouble because I said, I don't know where y'all at. Man, what the fuck, man? I'm like, oh shit, is that easy in this motherfucker? Bet. Nigga, that shit did not work for me. This is my first time going to that school. This is like my first year after I transferred from my school. Went over. I was like, God damn, this nigga that told the teacher he sleep. I said, bad shit. It's about to be easy money over here. Man, it was on my ass. Damn. Child development, though. That was a cool ass class. But yeah, Tierra, boy. Tierra looked good. And man, so Tierra, like she was knocking it out. She was a scholar. She was one of the smarter people in our school. Real cool though. Like me and Tierra, we always talk. And one day we had a substitute teacher and we had a test. And I was looking at Tierra's test. So I was copying her test. Tierra got 100 on the test. Tell me why when they handed them all back, I never got my paper back. They never handed me a test back. The teacher told me that I didn't turn mine in. She threw my shit away and didn't give me credit because I had 100 on that motherfucker because I copied off of Tierra. She threw my shit away and I got a 0 on the test. That was some fucked up shit, man. That was some fuck. They played me, man. Dog, she threw away my test. I had 100%, and I know I turned it in because I copied off of Tierra. Like Tierra was cool. Like she got done and she turned the paper right here, and I'm like, bad. Because Tierra knew I didn't want to be in child development. I'm fucking 16, 7. I don't want to be in child development. I ain't got no kids. I don't even know how to kid develop. I know I need to wear a rubber because I don't want no kids. Tierra let me copy that motherfucker. We turned that motherfucker in. I had 100 on that bitch. That motherfucker threw my test away, man. I never forgave her for that. Threw my fucking test away. I said, hey man, that's fucked up. You threw my test away. I know you did. I even told her too. I know you threw it away. Cause I copied off of Tierra. Cause at this point, shit, it didn't matter if I cheated or not. Cause technically I didn't cheat because I didn't turn it in. She threw the shit away. Fucking bitch. Just screwed me over, man. No offense to anybody, but damn, that's how I was feeling. When she said that, I was like, man, this is the first time I got a good grade in this class. That's fucked up. It is what it is, man. But I ended up getting a D though. I ended up getting a D because I wrote, you're supposed to write either take the baby home, you take the baby home for the weekend, or you got to write like a 5-page report. Shit, my brother took the baby home. He threw his in the closet the whole weekend. That motherfucker was crying. Yeah, that nigga didn't feed it. He didn't change like the diaper or nothing. That motherfucker left it in the closet the whole weekend. I said I was gonna do the paper, so I only did half the paper. I did 2 pages. I wasn't doing no 5 pages. You the damn fool! You think I'm about to write 5 pages about a baby when I ain't got no baby, nigga? Please. So I did like 2.5 pages. It was just enough to get me a D, and that's how I made it out that class, child development. So yeah, I'm good with the kids. I know all about kids. So if y'all ever need some advice, you know what I'm saying? I had my great nephew last night, birthed him. Oh, it's so cute. Man, I'm good with kids. Just not my own kids, because I ain't got nothing to lose. Kendall said, why did I take the class? Well, I didn't have no choice. That was part of the curriculum at that school. I told you I went from I moved from a hood school to the suburbs for my junior and senior year because my school was about to lose accreditation. So we had to transfer. My parents got a new house. So it's like shit. We moved out to the suburbs, but shit, that school was different, man. Like Kodak said, I was in the hallway skipping school. When I came to that school, wasn't no one in the hallways but me. I like, damn, ain't no one in the hallway to talk to. I was like, man, school different. Yeah, that was my high school experience, child development. But the teacher in the back, this big hating status right here. This big hating status right here. She like, damn, she didn't got that little boy. She didn't got that little boy to read. I couldn't get him to read. And I transferred schools. We moved. School started in August, the end of August. I think we moved in like June, July. So we wasn't officially a resident. So it was hard for me to get enrolled. But yeah, once I did, man, shit. It is what it is, man. I made it out of school. I think we had 100 and something kids. Man, I was in the top 50, I was in the top 60. I was like 63 or some shit like that. So I wasn't, I wasn't too far from the, you know what I'm saying, from the greats. You know what I mean? I just didn't get any scholarships. I did get a partial scholarship, but I ended up not going because shit, I couldn't pay for the other part. Don't give me partial, nigga. Who gonna pay for that other partial? Y'all got partial. I ain't got partial. Who got the other? Who got the whole thing? Nigga? I probably could have got an NIL deal, man. You know what I'm saying? Probably like $100 a year or something. A local McDonald's. They just give me a Ronald McDonald $100 card. That'd be my NIL deal. This teacher hating. This little girl, she was looking at the camera the whole time. When they first panned and when they were sitting down, she was looking at the camera. I said, she gonna be a star. Well, after this happens, does Keisha meet? Yeah, Keisha meets Emmett, and this is when she's telling him she got the job. She got the job. But this comes right after him, her and Douda kind of getting into it. He said, I'm Douda. She said, I know who you are. Just like Denzel Washington said, get your hands off of me. She didn't want nothing to do with him. But we know that Emmett, man, he in the thick of it now. Pause. And she's warning him, man, this ain't what you want to do, man. This is not what you want to do. Not what you want to do. She don't care about the money, the cars, or the clothes. None of that, Emmett. She just wants things to be done correctly. Do it right. or don't do it right at all. But we know that Emmett is blinded by everything, and he's got more money than he's ever seen. And Keisha's the only one with a level head, so it seems. So it seems. Come to find out, Keisha, can we say that Keisha is a little hater? If the teacher was hating, if the teacher was hating, we gotta say Keisha's a hater right now too. Is Keisha a hater right now for hating on Tiffany getting a new whip by flexing a new whip so she can get to work on time, even though all she doing is selling dope? Is Keisha hating right now? Is this considered hating? The girlfriend hating on the wife? Is this considered hating? Damn, she get a car now. You upset? Well, you just told me early, baby. You ain't care about the money. The money ain't mean a thing. Like Jay-Z and JD. Is this considered hating? You need to talk to me before buying a car. I said, okay, Keisha, get on his ass because you ain't got no new car. And you live with the nigga. But then I said, wait a minute now. Wouldn't this be considered hating? Because Emmett's doing something for Tiffany that he ain't doing for Keisha. Just like we said, the teacher was hating because Keisha did something the teacher couldn't do. I don't know, man. Keisha a little hater. Keisha. They calling you a hater. I'm not doing that. I'm on your side. This is your story. But I'm saying people out here, they calling Keisha a hater. They said Keisha the bitter girlfriend. That's what they saying. I'm not saying it. I'm not making none of this up. That's what they saying on the streets, y'all. All I'm doing is taking the story and delivering it to y'all. That's all I'm doing, Tamika. Tamika, you know me, Tamika. I ain't got no dog in this fight. Tamika, you my girl. Tamika, agree with me now. Agree with me now. I ain't got nothing to do with this. I ain't got nothing to do. I'm just saying that they saying they. I don't know who they is, but they saying in the streets that Keisha hating. They saying that. I'm not saying to Keisha. I'm saying, hey, I ain't saying nothing. Just put it like that. But they saying, and you know I'm on your side, right? This is your story, baby. So I'm gonna tell you like it is. They saying you hating in these streets because Tiffany done got the new motherfucking Ultima. That's what they saying. Or as Kanye would say, gotcha. I don't know. Now Emmett's fighting back with his words and saying, that's the mother of my kids. She said, well, we're a couple. We need to talk about financial decisions. He said, why? It's my money. She said, yeah, but we're a couple. I said, oh, Keisha stepping up. You went and got her a car. He said, well, what do you want? She said, well, I want a bigger place. I said, damn, Keisha, there you go. There you go. Go for the house, girl. Go for the house. Get you a house. If you gonna catch them simping, go for the house. Don't get no car. Don't get no car. The car gonna break down. Get that house. Get you something to put your head up under. You know what I'm saying? Because you get that car, you might end up living in that car. Get you a house. If you look, I don't condone what Emmett is doing, but if they gonna do it, then and it is what it is, man. It's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no answer for that. But get the house. So she want a bigger house. So Emmett said, I'm gonna get you the bigger house. Then she said, it's not supposed to be that easy, Emmett. I said, what? You just got a bigger place. But she just told us that she didn't care about the money. So why would she ask for a bigger place when she talking about we need to come to a conversation before we make financial decisions when she's not going to be the one buying the bigger place when he's going to be making the financial decisions with the money that he made because you've seen it in his bank account and it's more money than y'all ever seen. But you told us that the money didn't matter. But now you're asking for a house, Keisha. What is it, Keisha? What is it, Keisha? What is it, Keisha? Can you please explain to me what it is? What's up? What it is, Keisha? Does the money matter? Because if it didn't matter, then you wouldn't be mad that Tiffany, his wife, had got a new car. So the money does matter, or is it that he's buying it for his wife while you're dating a married man? Which is it, Keisha? Which is it, Keisha? Which is it, Keisha? That's some real hating shit right there. Hear me out. Because y'all know good and damn well if it was me in this situation, y'all were like, nigga, Mo, you tripping. Mo, you out your goddamn mind. If this was your brother, if this was your cousin, you be like, nigga, what? She said a new house. But see, we on Keisha's story, so we don't give a fuck what Emmett think. But Keisha hating because she dating a married nigga who bought his wife. Yeah, I said his wife a car. If they get back together, you just the girl that he's dating. That's hating. That's just hating. Yeah, we are. Hey, just disrespectful, bro. Keisha hating on the new car. The new car is getting broken into right now. Tiffany in the backseat wilding out. That's disrespectful. Not only is it disrespectful because it's Emmett's car, your son sits in that back seat. Your son is in that back seat. Oh, oh, mama, what's this sticky stuff? That's how the kid's gonna be back there, man. What the fuck is going on? This nigga, oh, every time we mention this nigga Emmett, it just does something to my spirit. Oh, my soul is fighting. It's fighting me to talk about this because it hurts every time we talk about this nigga Emmett. And we just bring up the $25,000 car that he didn't bought. Ow. Why? Keisha wants a new house. She wants to. I don't even know what she wants to be. I was gonna say she wants to be the wife, but she ain't the wife because he got a wife. I don't even know what's going on here. This relationship is. I feel bad. I just feel bad because I put out those prediction videos for you, and I wouldn't have predicted it to be this off the rails. I thought these two were gonna be Jay-Z and Beyonce. I thought we was about to take over the Shy, man. It's just a wedge drawn between the two of them. Keisha hating on her best friend. She dating a married man. Emmett's buying his damn wife a car and she's living with a nigga. The nigga's knocking the socks off of that after getting a 15% raise in the backseat of the car you bought, and he questioned you. Dog, this whole thing is just wild, man. It's crazy. I really don't know what's going on here, man. Keisha. Maybe Nina was right, y'all. Maybe Nina was correct with saying it's going to be a lot of responsibility to take care of that baby and go to school. Maybe she should have just stayed at the house. Maybe she shouldn't have moved out as quickly as she did because she moved on campus and it didn't work. Now she's over at Emmett's house and this nigga then spent 25 bands. 25 bands on his wife's vehicle while she lives with a nigga, smutting her out, and they don't have milk in the goddamn refrigerator because they got this dry ass cereal. Keisha, maybe you should have stayed home for a bit. Maybe until little Ronnie turned 4 or 5 or something. Kevin had moved out. Call mom and apologize. Ma, you was right. I need to come back. I got to backtrack. I thought having a family was gonna be it, but it's different when you got a family mixed with 9, 10 other families. Cause this nigga Emmy got 3 of them motherfuckers. Keisha, call Nina and just say I'm sorry. I want to come home, mom. Give her a little bit of tear, and when you go through the door, you hug her with all your might and tell her, "Oh, it's been so tough out there. I thought I'd be able to make it. I gotta work a full-time job, take care of the kid. Tiffany comes over, playing the music loud, dropping off EJ because she got a new car. And I know I gotta walk to school every day. I need help, Mom. I need help. Now you gotta go home. You got to go home at this point. There's no way you can stay with this nigga Emmett and think life is about to be sweet. You gotta go back to the crib, man. You gotta go back to the crib. Come on, Kiesha. You gotta leave this nigga Emmett, man. He's going down the wrong path. And even you got caught up with the money. You got caught up with the money now. It went from money ain't a thing, I don't care about none of that, to she wanted a new house and hating because goddamn Tiffany got a new Benz. Well, a new Nissan. But in the hood, a Nissan for a chick is like a Benz. Let's be real, man. You got a new, hey, you got a 2023. Hey, man, it's like a Benz, man. Don't get caught up in all the names and shit. Man, them cars be having the same kind of luxury on the inside, man. But that's Keisha's story. Do y'all think that she should move back home, or should she continue to try to make this work with her boyfriend that's married? Y'all think she should stay here and try to work it out with her boyfriend that's married? Deal with the baby mamas and Tiffany. Hey, Keisha, she hating because Tiffany gonna pull up with that Nissan blasting. She gonna pull up with that Nissan blasting. Them motherfucking new Nissans, oh yeah, they got some tunes in there. Oh yeah, sound system immaculate. She got that Bluetooth. Oh yeah, she got all of that. Passenger seat gonna be leaned all the way back because that nigga Rob about 6'10". He gonna be sitting in that passenger seat. That motherfucker gonna be creeped back like that. Oh yeah, she pulling up, swanging. Boom, boom. She gonna be having that. What's that girl name? Then we just seen her dad, Cola Ray. She gonna have that because girls are players too. She gonna be pulling up with that motherfucker because girls is players too, stunting on your ass, nigga. Goddamn Tiffany out in these streets. Tiffany out here pushing motherfucking, she pushing an eighth. You know what I'm saying? She dropping off an eighth in the motherfucking Nissan. Dropping off a little EJ talking about take the pack upstairs, son. Keisha looking out the window like, damn, how'd she get a new car? I'm stuck in this apartment taking care of all these kids. EJ can't even read. When EJ over there with Tiffany, that nigga, all he do is smell weed. That nigga don't know how to read. Nigga can't tie his shoes. Can't do nothing when he over there with Tiffany. She didn't train this kid. She didn't got the kid to read at school. Keisha working her ass off. She is playing wifely duties right now, but fuck it. She don't care. She got her boyfriend is married. So it's like it is what it is. Dog, life is stressful over here. Tiffany's gonna be pulling up stunting. Yeah, Emmett got me a new car. So everybody in the street gonna know that Emmett's wife got a new car. Everybody in the streets gonna know that Emmett's wife let a tall nigga about 6'7", 6'8", 6'10" drive the whip from time to time. Everybody know that Emmett, he over here, he weak as hell. He do run with Douda, so we ain't gonna fuck with him, but we still know that nigga weak as hell. Keisha's working her ass off. She's working a full-time job. She taking care of the kids. And Tiffany got the car. What else support gaming? Yeah, man. I'm telling you, the best thing for Keisha to do right now is move back home. Do we agree? Do we agree? She needs to move back home. I don't think they're gonna get that new house, Tamika. Now, if they get the new house, then Tiffany's gonna be the bigger hater. Tiffany's gonna be the bigger hater. So it could swing. But if he gets a bigger house for Keisha, when will we draw the line? Let's be real. Where will we draw the line? If he buys a house or a bigger apartment for him and Keisha, when will we draw the line of how far this nigga Emmett is taking it? Because right now they said to the moon. He's on the rocket right now. 3, 2, 1, prepare for takeoff. Yeah, this nigga's right there. All we got to do is flip the switch and this nigga is out of here. When are we going to draw the line on the level of simping that this nigga Emmett is at? When are we going to draw the line? Someone's going to have to take some accountability. I know it's only episode 1, but god damn it, that motherfucker, when you got the water boiling, start off, you see like a lot of little bubbles in there. You're like, okay, it's about to get serious. Then you see that one little bubble. Now everything boiling. Hey, turn that fire down a little bit because if not, it's gonna go up over it. It's gonna go up over. It's gonna mess up everything. So at what point are we gonna turn the fire off on this nigga, man? Because this nigga's just going, a new house, got it. Say less. Now he got to get his baby mama some more shit. What? Why are we on this path? Where did we go wrong? What do we do to stop this? Kiesha, please, before we go on to your brother's story, please leave. Don't stay around. Don't get a house. Because when he buys the new house, guess what? He can't put it in your name because it's going to be under him and Tiffany's name. It's not going to be your house. It's still going to be this nigga in Tiffany's house. Please, Kiesha, just run. Run away, love. Run away. Run away, love. Yeah, I don't even know no other words to it, but Kiesha, get the fuck out of here. Please. I thought y'all was going to be a power couple. No, y'all not a power couple, man. The power is going off, man. Just like my power went off there last week. That's what's happening right now. The power is going off, baby. You got to get up out of here. Go back to Nina and Dre's. They let Kevin get some snacks. Go back to Nina and Dre's.